Hello, my name is Justin Barksdale, director of Cosmopolitan magazine. In light of the recent media crisis regarding Simone Harbison's inspirational yet emotional story, this is that we formally distribute an apology to all subscribers and anyone who was affected. I will discuss further strategies that we use throughout the letter to give an effective strategy towards rebuilding Cosmo image. I'm sure everyone is aware of the current media crisis, but I want to briefly discuss the situation, how it lacked response from our end. We recently published an article about Simone Harbison struggling with a healthy lifestyle and combined with health complications that had her set back from reaching her ideal shape and ideal weight. Her story was very inspirational, emotional, and empowering towards body positivity and body imaging. Even though she had many health complications such as cancer, which set her back, we did not intend on linking weight loss to cancer or any health complications, nor did we intend on promoting two of these going hand in hand. The article was misleading and inaccurate. So to make matters worse, we decided to take a corrective measurement by changing the title of the article, which would further add fuel to the fire. As you can see by the tweets below in the slide, we need to address the issues and we need to address these issues and have a strategy ASAP. By following the display below, the 2x2 matrix shows responsibilities of each category or audience groups. Since the current situation suggests that the high misleading information regarding to the body imaging and the body positivity through weight loss and cancer and the high responsibility of Cosmopolitan. To address the situation to the public, we should use a tailored communication strategy directly addressing our antagonist audience in the apology letter. This group is comprised of Cosmo readers, those who are affected by cancer and health complications, also those who are voicing their opinions through social media. The first paragraph in the apology letter introduced Cosmopolitan and remind readers who the magazine is and why they love this magazine. I decided to include a state. I decided to include a mission statement to further support Cosmopolitan and remind readers why they enjoy reading these magazines. This is an example of crisis communication through bolstering and related positive attributes of the organization and the negative consequence of the crisis. Additionally, I want to end the first paragraph with an announcement of Cosmopolitan had a mistake in addressing it to the public, displaying our internal strategy called modification. Modification admits that responsibility for the crisis, asking for forgiveness. Although I have not directly asked for forgiveness, I have added to the magazine. It is not perfect. It suggests that I will ask for forgiveness later in the letter. The second paragraph sets the stage of mistakes that Cosmopolitan has admitted to, while they're also admitted to admitted to their faults and thoughts of their action. And those are their actions. To provide full apology and explain what the magazine was attempting to do by publishing the article. I also want to use this as an opportunity to highlight Simone Harbison using this direct quote, and will continue to show the audience that Cosmopolitan is truly trying to publish an article that supports her journey despite her setbacks that she faced. This paragraph addressed the actual mistakes. I wanted to address this to the magazine. I wanted to address that the magazine took corrective action, but that is was not suffering enough to the strategy, or yes, suffering up to that. And also, intentionally include words and phrases from the tweets that truly renounce in light of the situation, such as the clickbait, which two words phrases were found in the tweets in the article. I want to use our audience own words to in difference of a way that shows that the magazine was not perfect. Those action states in the original tweet in ways that are using the transcendent strategy by placing negative tweets in different contents. The fourth paragraph discussed the future steps that the magazine will take to avoid similar issues. Also, suggests that how Cosmopolitan will take corrective action and continue to be more transparent in the future. Taking corrective action is another strategy I want to use, showing that the magazine plans to restore the image after the crisis. This is important for the audience to know that their thoughts and feelings are heard, being acted upon to the public. The final paragraph directly addressed two different audiences: the Cosmo readers and those affected by cancer and other health complications, and two, others who expressed their thoughts regarding to the issue by tweets or social media and voicing their opinion. Both groups are different but comprised as one audience and need to be addressed separately. Finally, I want to end the letter with a positive statement that the regards to the audience, I believe that this is a great way to end on a positive note and remind that the audience that we love the magazine. To effectively reach all effects of people, we need to formally release the apology letter through the correct media, which needs to be first issues form press first issue of the form of the press release into the publication and the audience of our employees. Then we need to reach our antagonist audience by sending an apology letter to all subscribers to Cosmo and readers and emails. Next, we should issue that the apology letter statement through social media links and letters to our websites. Finally, we should explore publishing the letter in our next print issue, really making a statement to all by expressing our grief and our apology. Although rebuilding trust among our readers, I think that these forms of publication will allow us to control the situation and to address our apology. I hope you understand that the strategies that have been used to address these crises and also help that we can quickly address the situation through the apology letter and regain confidence in our readers and in the public. Thank you. Citations.